Most times, people feel that coming into cybersecurity is all about hacking into systems, into network, and people's website. But there is more to cybersecurity. Today, I'm sharing 5 cybersecurity career paths that you can do and still be successful. After learning cybersecurity basics, the foundations, principles of cybersecurity, it comes to a point where you have to choose a career path for yourself. This can be one of the tough decisions you will make. Trust me, when I wanted to choose a career path for myself, it was not easy. I mean, coming from a non-technical background, no knowledge of computer, and just learning so much, it was so overwhelming for me. But there were some tips I used to actually choose a career path for myself, and I am so proud of myself because it is really what I love. It is what I love doing. So today I'm going to be sharing 5 cybersecurity career paths that you can choose for yourself. The first is incident response. Now, these are the people that actually detect and analyze attacks. So just as offensive security, where someone is trying to hack into the system, incident response ensures that they can analyze and understand how the attack happens. They try to understand what was the root cause, who was that. They go through a lot of analysis to actually understand the attack that happened in that organizations. And even after that, they need to make recommendations to see, okay, these are the things that you did wrong. These are the things you can do better to avoid this attack. Now, most organizations have them in-house because this serves as a proactive approach to detect and to be able to prepare for any incidents, because in cybersecurity it is often said that it is not a conversation of if, it is always a conversation of when. So attacks I don't want to say meant to happen, but it usually happens. So organizations are being very proactive when it comes to security measures. So having incident response in-house is also one of the methods that they use. So it's an amazing career path, and you have to develop your communication skills, because you need to communicate the scenarios and everything. You need to be able to collaborate. So teamwork is very important. You need to have a knowledge of analysis, because you do a lot of analysis to be able to detect what really happened. So incident response, you can read more about it, read more. This will make you have a structured approach when you are learning cybersecurity. The next is security engineering. Now, security engineering, I'm not talking about like, oh, but what I'm saying is that in cybersecurity, we have security engineering. So these are people that most organizations have them in-house, where they have different solutions, different cybersecurity solutions to implement for other organizations, if it's a consulting firm. So these are people that actually manage those solutions. So you need to have knowledge of threats and vulnerabilities. You need to, because when you are implementing a solution in particular organization, you need to be able to make them understand why the solution is needed in the environment. So these are cybersecurity engineers. They have good knowledge of attacks. They have good knowledge of vulnerability, and they use it to defend against cyber attacks. So most organizations also call them security engineers if they are also implementing solutions for other organizations. So the next one is cybersecurity management. Cybersecurity management. So you could see parts like cybersecurity manager. So here our organization employ them to manage cybersecurity activities in the organization. So they manage security teams, they manage security tools. Like they are like administrative. They are like administrative. So what they do is to manage cybersecurity programs. They ensure that security teams are actually doing what they ask them to do. So these are cybersecurity managers. Now you need to have knowledge of cybersecurity. You need to have knowledge of traits and vulnerabilities. You need to have knowledge of risk management, like a lot of things, because you are the one managing those things. And you need skills like project management, very important, because you get to manage a lot of projects. You need to get to manage a lot of people. So you need to have that knowledge. And then I'm also going to be talking about hacking and pen testing. So now this is where the offensive security guys comes in. So organizations get them to test their systems, to actually hack into the system, to ensure that they find vulnerabilities, they address those vulnerabilities, so that bad guys cannot come and exploit those vulnerabilities. So you get to have access to organizations network, their website. You are licensed to actually hack into a system. That's just what this career path does. Now the difference between the bad guys and the good guys is that in the good guys, that's pen testing, you are licensed and you are not just looking for vulnerabilities to attack. You actually assessing to know why this vulnerability is here, because in your report you need to actually report how the vulnerability is, what are the things that they can do to mitigate or to address that vulnerability, because it needs to be fixed. When once a vulnerability is being identified, you might not be the one to fix it, but you need to like give your professional advice on how this particular vulnerability can actually be fixed. So that is so you need knowledge of you need to have knowledge of security tools. You need to have knowledge of a lot of things. You need to like know how to hack. You need to read. You need to study. You need to go through a platform like Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, INE, a lot of platforms to actually learn how to pen test for network security, pen testing for a website, web application, pen testing for IoT APIs. So you need to actually learn how to do this, because most times you get a job that in the infrastructure, you need to do for web application, you need to do for networking, you need to pen test their API. So you need to have very you have to be very knowledgeable about what you're actually doing. So the last for today is cybersecurity consulting. Yes, cybersecurity consulting. So if you're someone that like that, you like diversity, you are so key. Like these are people that they outsource, organization employ them maybe for a period of time, come and consult for us, come and either do pen testing for us, or maybe come and do a security assessment, or do this. So that's basically what cybersecurity consulting is. So these are career paths that you can actually choose. Now the reason why I decided to do this video is because I like to learn and I like to share what I'm learning. When you're learning cybersecurity, it can be very overwhelming. But once you kind of learn a particular career path that you love to do, I'm telling you, the learning is going to be so easy, because it's going to be more focused. And then, as an advice, even when you choose a career path and you get to start maybe learning about incident response, don't just stop there. Read wide. After like being very knowledgeable about incident response, also get to learn other things, learn general concepts and everything. This is going to help you. So now, the tips I'm going to give you on how to choose a career path, you need to actually read about the career path. It's not all. The five I mentioned is not all. There are other exciting career paths that you can actually learn about them. And then when you're learning about them, there is something that actually sparks up in you when you actually find the one that you love. It can be very challenging, and it could be something. Let me tell you, when I wanted to choose pen testing as my career path, I didn't have zero. I had zero knowledge of hacking. I had zero knowledge of pen testing for an organization, and this was too technical for me, but it was something I love, and I started learning, I started practicing, I pushed myself and everything. And today I'm very proud that that was a career path that I choose for myself, even though now I'm doing a lot of other things. But that was why I choose a career path, and it has given me leverage to actually know a lot of other aspects of cybersecurity. So you have to actually choose a career path that you love and something that you relate with. So yes, we've come to the end of today's video. We've learned about 5 cybersecurity career paths that you can choose for yourself. And I am hoping to see in the comment section the one you like most, the one you want to try, the one you want to go and get reading and all that. So till I come your way next, I remain Ipon K from Cyber Status. Bye.